I figured I'd try and be more like the other Magic YouTubers who YouTube Magic stuff. Because obviously the difference between their videos and my videos is production quality, and also they show the face. I was like, well, obviously, if people want to see Magic cards and collections stuff like that, they obviously want to see my face. That's definitely the unique selling point. Anyway, I bought some cards yesterday. Normally I buy stuff through the post. These were in person. I spent £555 on them, and they're pretty unique in the fact that I've never bought Pokemon cards before. My friend was like, you know what, I don't want them. If you want this Pokemon deck for a tenner, you can have it. And I was like, okay. I don't know how much these are worth. I have no idea, but they're shiny, and I'm a nerd. So, yeah. I now have Pokemon cards. I mean, they're so shiny. They've got to be worth £1 each, right? I might even sell them. I might just sit on them. And then the rest of that is not shiny stuff. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's actually the real value, but it ain't pretty, so I don't care. He sold me 93 basic lands. I think there's 93, and then those are like £6.50 each. So they were separate, but yeah, there's 96 full art foil basic lands there, which I probably won't be getting rid of because I have about that many myself and I really like them. So these two that are the interesting ones. I bought these for bulk, so I paid £30 for the contents of these. And 30 quid, which is just 300 rares in here. I didn't actually really pay attention, but like Lumbering Falls, not so much. Italian Yabamaico, is it? Possibly Italian. So Tough That's maybe not worth £1, maybe it's 50p. But these are definitely worth £1. Even if the market value isn't £1, I can put them on my online store and sell them for £1. But you know, the cards that people will buy, 50p. Linvala's a mythic. I mean, maybe not. Dig Through Time, a couple of quid. For these Den Protector, I'm just going to set them as a spec. If they ever print anything like Megamorph or I print any kind of flipping mechanic again, potential to spike back up again. Well, it's never going to be what it was. So yeah, I won't go through all the bulk, but we'll do a quick Leona Worley. Okay, that's the latest set. I mean, there's not anything that's mega money in there, but certainly if I put my mind to it, I can sell a lot of these for more than the 10 pence that I've bought them all for each. Is that an Azure? An Azur's Gateway. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure Temporal Mastery is like £4 or £5, so definitely a good buy. And then of course, drop that. There's exactly the same again. You know, there's just more bulk. And don't get me wrong, a lot of this is worth the 10 pence that I've paid for it, and some of it isn't. Say Temples, generally speaking, sell this for about £1 each. So if I sell 30 Temples, I don't have to sell any more of these to make profit. Norrin. I have a deck with Norrin in it. It's a 4 of. It's disgusting. So yeah, I mean, there's foil 45 minutes. It's gonna be £1 or £2, right? Stuff like that. It's a pretty good buy. But yeah, generally speaking, there's a lot of jank there. The most interesting part of the collection was what I didn't give jank for, which is a bit of Legacy. So Matty, the guy that I bought the cards from, got into Legacy. So these are cards that we identified as being worth something. So he got into Legacy and he bought his Legacy cards from me. I got them from a guy who lives down south in England, and the Legacy cards I bought of him, I've got a bit of an interesting history I could Google, weirdly enough. So yeah, these are things that just like, yeah, I don't even care, we'll just put them aside. A couple of quid, couple of quid. Tron lands, a couple of quid. Zombie tokens, So these, I don't often pick up reserve list cards, but Matty told me that he paid £50 for both of these, and they've recently spiked to £60 each. So that was a good spec on his part. I don't know yet whether or not I want to sell reserve list stuff. I've kind of been putting it to one side. So who knows about back to basics. But the cards that I mentioned that have got history that you can check out are Force de Volonté. So French Force was, I believe, the playset was a prize for winning a Legacy GDC tournament. It says, CDF Legacy 2009. So I think whoever's won this tournament in France has won themselves a playset of Force of Will with an altar. I don't know if it's worth anything more. Probably people won't be that interested in it. I don't know. But I'll be selling that playset because French and non-reserve list to me means I'm not really that interested in it. But there you go, it's £450. I think the value, I think this is probably 180. That's probably 300 quid back there. These are 93, there's 93 of those at £2 each, which is what, 180. So basically, if I was to sell, that's the money back. Everything else is just a bonus. And obviously, keep myself some shiny